Nnamdi Kanu meets UN criteria, forced out of prison as is prepared to return to court. Yes, the IPOP leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as we all know, actually has been adjourned to October 10th. Yes, before he can return back to court for the probably the final judgment. But as it is right now, I haven't checked the UN criteria and the UN demand for his freedom. The IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu has met and has merited all of that very criteria. Why don't you ask me what are these criteria? I beg my people, if you know say you never subscribe to this very channel, make you do so because story plenty. You know say sometimes some people go they do some things where they go believe say na them they at right, or na them get the right to do them, or na them get the power to do them, or na them they on top of the game, or things like that. Forgetting that as it is right now, the IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu already uh, has some very strong backings. Don't forget that the IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu is a British citizen, and as a British citizen, he has the backings of the British court, the British government, and the British Parliament. That is just one very beautiful and sweetest thing the Nigerian government uh, must know about. Now, this very criteria, which has been mentioned as finally given a very serious blow to the rule of law of Nigerian government. You agree with me that almost all that was brought to court as sections of the Constitution of Nigeria tallies with the section and constitution of the United Nations, or the United Nations Act, as earlier reviewed. The Nigerian government who claimed that that which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing is incitement of violence has finally been put right, making them to know that that very action is not incitement of violence, but a proof of fact. Proof of fact in the sense that the IPOP leader was only trying to defend his people, exposing the rule of law of Nigeria and making them know that what the rule of law of Nigerian, or the section in the Nigerian constitution, does not go against the action of the people. Agitation shouldn't be tagged as a crime, or be tagged as incitement of violence. It comes when the people feel very uncomfortable and maltreated or marginalized. The people feels marginalized and cheated, so they really need to they really need to agitate. Agitation is a freedom of action given to every individual, irrespective of what crime that has been committed or not. I get it. So they agitated because of what the country Nigerian is actually doing to them, of which is a very much welcomed action or situation. Yeah, I get it now. So, do you expect the people to keep mute, to keep quiet, and refuse to say anything or do anything? Okay, they should keep quiet until they die. Hey, so the UN is now making very clear that that very section of the Constitution concerning incitement of violence, that it is completely out of place. That Nigerian government has, you know, levied Nnamdi Kanu wrongly, because that very action Nnamdi Kanu took is not actually an incitement of violence, but an action of facts. If he does not take that very action, who is going to take it? It's because he has the guts. It's because he has the mind. You understand now? If, for instance, now these people, someone like Nnamdi Kanu is not there to fight for these people, who is going to fight for them? It means that this marginalization will continue. Are you getting it? So, Nigerian government is just trying to say things to suit themselves. Now, another one is terrorism. In that very part, the Nigerian government doesn't even have any visible evidence, because they were unable to present any evidence to prove that Nnamdi Kanu committed any terrorism act. No evidence to prove. How did he commit the terrorism act? How did he offend, or how did he, caused any killings in the southeast as claimed by the Nigerian government? How did it happen? They could not be able to express that. So all these things are the things that the UN are looking at, and they now said, no, Nigerian government really need to give this another check and see that nothing of such truly happened. So why are they now dragging this guy for committing terrorism? And on top of that, they have to detain him and torture him and make him stay years in prison. Nigeria, una go pay. Una go pay. No be small money una go pay. No be small money una go pay. So I want to tell us that the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu is the beginning of victory for the Biafrans. You understand? It's the beginning of victory for the Biafrans. And since it's the beginning of victory for the Biafrans, Nigerian government has no choice than to succumb, agree, and surrender. I'm telling you, and that's just the truth. Let me quickly hear from you. As already said right now in this very channel, because you cannot see that Nnamdi Kanu is having a very strong backing of the UN. Yes. And other international bodies.